bread which is made with wheat is the integral ingredient in the preparation of the sandwich. You have to understand that for the price you're charging your customer, you're offering a meal substitute. Let's see, from 60 grams of vada pav to 225 grams of burger or sub, the snack meal portions vary in weight and size. By the rule of thumb, a 300 gram portion is a sufficient substitute for a human meal. The idea of the airline meal tray was taken from Japan, where it is called bento or ekiban, which weighs approximately 280 grams or 375 calories in economy class service. Therefore, you're aiming at giving your customers a snack that swings between 125 to 300 grams as a standard portion with upsizing options. In order to reinvent the sandwich for the Indian market, you must view how Middle East has translated the Western sandwich into their own tongue. No surprise, Middle Eastern snacks of Turkish doner, Lebanese shawarma, Persian kuku, Afghan tanur bolani, Israeli sabikh, Palestinian mankushe, and Egyptian hawabshi are the number one choices in the world today, the world that has tasted them. Let's look at the bread that is popularly used in sandwiches around the world. Let's begin with the Western loaf and pan breads. White bread is the classic and the most common bread used for routine snacks. It is made with APF, which is all-purpose flour, or RWF, which is refined wheat flour. And here are the popular versions used in sandwiches. Bap, dog bun and hoagie roll are prepared with white or wheat flour, but they are round or long in shape and used for burgers, dogs, sausages and hoagies. Kaiser roll, the good-looking Austrian native, is round with a crown of 5 leaves, topped with poppy seeds. It is made with white flour. Pap sikosh, crusty Portuguese buns look like large coffee beans and are made with bread flour. Potato roll, known famously as the alter ego of the onion soup, the tempting dinner roll has Dutch-American origin and is made with potato flour, APF, eggs, milk, butter and honey. Rosette de pane and michetta, curious-looking Italian cousins, are the crown-top round rolls used in sandwiches, typically paired with pesto, cheese and prosciutto, made with a mixture of strong flour and APF. Milk bread is prepared the same way as the white bread by adding butter to make it bouncy. In Japan, it is called shokupan and is used in making sandos. Whole wheat is made with wheat grains. Cocoa bread is the Jamaican breakfast darling. Looks like the glossy lips of a lady. It is made with bread flour, eggs and the milk of coconuts and almonds. Multigrain bread is made with wheat, millet, barley, oats and fortified with edible seeds of sunflower, pumpkins or quinoa. Rye bread is a slow-riding dense bread made with rye flour. It's a long-lasting bread. Spelt bread is made with the spelt, also called dinkel. It's the German cousin of wheat. The bread has a long shelf life. Borodinsky, the Russian black brick, is a bread with a moist sponge made with rye and wheat flours, flavored by molasses, cocoa powder, coriander and caraway seeds. Takes long to bake but lives for a week or more. An incredible bread for sandwiches with a strong character. Pair it with smoked turkey or salmon and it comes alive. Baguette was invented by Napoleon's war kitchen as a bread that lasted longer than his war campaigns, shaped like a submarine where the sandwich got its name. It is made with APF or BF and is usually 26 inches long and 2 inches in diameter. Argentina uses it in their national favorite chorizo sandwich called choripan. Austrian Emperor Maximilian's army invading Mexico baked a coffee bean-shaped baguette called bolillo, which is used in torta sandwiches over there. Ciabatta was born out of Italian envy for baguette. Moist, spongy, gentle-looking bread is made with wheat flour and olive oil. Pumpernickel is made with rye sourdough and rye grains. The snooty, crustless German bread prefers to be paired with caviar and smoked salmon. Croissant is a pastry, not a bread, and the sandwiches made with it may only taste good if prepared a la minute, though it is used frequently in gourmet sandwiches. In order to ease into the business of selling gourmet sandwiches, here is how you should progress with the bread that would make your menu indigenous and eclectic. Half of your menu should be based on the Eastern, remainder on the Western breads. As you progress, you may re-engineer the percentages of the Eastern and the Western breads based on what sells more in the location you exist. But be careful of falling into the kathi roll slot. If you lean too heavily on the Eastern flatbreads selling cheap wrap and rolls, you will lose your niche. Here are your choices of the Eastern flat and leaven breads. Let's begin at home, shall we? Indian paneer or keema kulcha, lachha paratha and garlic butter naan. Malay roti sanai, telur and paisang. Chinese tongguan. Lebanese pita, mushtah or ka'ak. Palestinian ta'boon. Moroccan badbout and mesman. Iraqi samoon and arukh. Kurdish kalane. Afghan bolani. Persian shirmal berberi. Naan-e-sabzijat or sibzamini. Turkish bazlama, ikmegi or pide. Uzbek lepyoshka, katlamma patir and naan samarkand. Kazakh tuhaks. Yemeni maluga and malaba. Israeli khalla. Mexican tortilla. Italian focaccia or ciabatta. Please do not change the appearances of the breads, although you are encouraged to change the ingredients with a view to use healthier options of the flours. Remember the famous expression, food is eaten with eyes. The size of smaller breads must be enlarged to conform to the price you are charging for a sandwich. The breads we discussed here are your treasury to give your menu an inimitable diversity. You will have to experiment with each bread type by increasing or decreasing the size, constituents and ingredients. Change their ipsity by using Indian regional fillings and seasonings. Add 3 new breads from this list every quarter and drop the slow movers or non-sellers, finally including the winners on your menu board. The second part of your menu should be constructed with the Western breads, made with APF and BF at the bottom for the popular priced sandwiches. Submarines and BAPs in the mid-tier, but not too many. Use brown, multigrain and other grain flours for the gourmet or artisan sandwiches in the top tier. It is recommended that at the start of your business you must prepare all the Eastern breads in-house and outsource the Western breads with an aim to establish a mini bakery on your premises equipped with a proofer and a baker's oven to start with.